Hello friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a subscriber or a fan, welcome back. Today I am doing a request. It is the Council of Nicea. I forget who made this request, but I am taking requests. Please keep in mind that I would like it to be something having to do with religion. You can leave it in the comments or on my Twitter page. Unlike the other episodes on my channel thus far, I am using both Christian sources and secular sources because I don't feel that the Christians have anything to gain by lying about the Council of Nicea, and also they would be the best sources to get information from. I realize that most of my viewers are Christians, former Christians, or are familiar with Christian terminology. For those who are not familiar with Christian terminology, I need to define some terms. First, Logos is the same as the Son, S-O-N, who is the same as Jesus, and the Father is God, who is the Creator. The Apologists of the early Christian church, in order to make themselves more understandable to the heathens, made themselves less clear on the Logos, or Jesus, than other chief points in Christianity. In this attempt, they did not give the Logos his supposed due, that is, they did not recognize his equality with the Father. They placed too much emphasis on his personal distinction from the Father. However, they also tried to establish the divinity of Jesus and his equality with the Father by saying that he was not a creature and that he came from the same substance as the Father. In other words, early apologists vacillated in their position. From this mess came the heresy of Sabellianism. While maintaining the godhood of the Son, it destroyed the distinction between Father and Son. Inevitably, this position led to subordinationism, which tried to keep the distinction between Father and Son, but in so doing, subordinated the Son to the Father. Arius then took on the mantle of subordinationism between 318 and 320, but with a twist. Arius held that the Logos was created before the Father created time. This all took place in Alexandria, Egypt, under Bishop Alexander. In the beginning, he tried to keep the dispute quiet, but in 320 or 321, he convoked a large ecclesiastical convention consisting of Egyptian and Libyan bishops. This synod excommunicated all African Arians. Not much later, because of all the ruckus the Arians were causing, Alexander had to inform all the bishops of this state of affairs. The Arian Heresy is as follows. 1. God was not always the Father. 2. The Logos, Jesus, has not always existed. 3. The Son is a creature. 4. He is not the same substance as the Father. 5. By Jesus' nature, he is subject to change. 6. He does not know God perfectly. 7. He was created to create us. The Orthodox View, as championed by Alexander, stated that Jesus was at all points like the Father, except in one area, that he was begotten. This, he argued, did not mean that Jesus wasn't eternal. He is the image of God, and thus deserves to be worshipped as God. Meanwhile, there was a synod in Bithynia that supported the Arians, addressing all bishops, asking them to give communion to all Arians. A synod is a council of a church that is usually called to decide issues of doctrine, administration, or application. In the early Christian church, it was composed of bishops. Unfortunately, this did not settle the unrest. In fact, it made the struggle more intense. In the political arena, Emperor Licinius, who ruled Egypt and Asia, entered into a war with Constantine in 323, which Constantine won. This only served to increase confusion and division in the church. Constantine, who had gained control of the entire empire with the defeat of Licinius, thought it was his duty to return peace to the realm, both civil and religious. With this in mind, he wrote letters to both Arius and Alexander, asking them to reconcile their differences. It was under these circumstances that the Council of Nicea was convened. In the next video, we will be going into what exactly happened at the Council of Nicea. So stay tuned. So in this episode, I just gave a brief history of what led up to the Council of Nicea. The next Council of Nicea episode will be what happened at the Council of Nicea. So if you'd like to know that, stay tuned. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to know when I come out with new content, press the bell next to the subscribe button. My Twitter, Discord, PayPal, and email account links are in the description, as well as my source links for this episode. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are some videos from my library. If you have not seen them, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Please leave your comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you, and I will catch you next time. Bye.